In this video we would be learning creating table with a primary key. So first we will be focusing on what is primary key. A primary key must contains unique value and it cannot contain null values. This is the first requirement of primary key. Second statement is a table can have only one primary key. It can't be duplicate. So currently I do not have any table which is having name bk is request, so I'll be creating this table. So currently invalid object name bk is request. So what I'll be doing is I'll be creating a request table. So in this table I would be having id, first name, last name, age and education as a 5 column. So id I'll be making as a primary key. So in this what I'll be defining is, first I told it must contains unique value and cannot contains null value. So here I would be typing not null, and here I'll be writing primary key. So id is going to be unique in this table. So always you can't have duplicate one id number 1 and id number 1 two times. It should be unique. So id number 1 means single row it will be existed. So next row having id 1, it can't exist in this table. That's why it is because it is primary key. So I'll be executing this query, and you can see here in the column you can see id having key like a structure. It is showing pk as in primary key, int type not null, and first name is varchar, it's a data type varchar, and 255 is the limit, and data is null. So similarly we have now what I'll be doing is I'll be dropping this table, and one more way I'll be creating adding primary key by altering the table. If somebody has a table and he wants to add a primary key, then how he can add I'll be showing. So what I'll be doing is I'll be dropping a statement this table. So with the drop statement you can see command completed successfully. So here you can see some columns are there. So if I'll be refreshing it, you can't see any columns over here. So you can see it's a blank. So what I'll be doing is I'll be removing this. I'll be creating a simple table. This is the structure for simple table having no primary key. So I'll be I have executed this. You can see here in the columns you can see id. You can't see here key like a structure and pk is available. It is not available. So what I'll be doing is here I'll be writing a query, writing a statement that is alter table and table name, and then add primary key and which column I would be adding as a primary key. So that I'll be writing over here. So if I'll be executing this, then you can see command completed successfully. If I'll refresh this, then you can see here id earlier it was not primary key, now it has become primary key. So this is it for foreign key. We will be coming in next video. Thank you.